Hello, and I'm King Alexander Gladstone the Fifth. This is the films shots in January 1981. The films the Hindi Temple Woods officer, but it's calling Luford for cuttings. I'm the cast. In India language, it's called Gulheads Acts. General Karan. And the film starts first. There's a Karangs in the army. It's a Platoon 3-star. It's in Delhi. And there's a song Maine Pyar Ho Mara Ho Sanam. And the song Dil Ki Mere Tekatoye. And the song is the Dunya Bolaike Jani Man. And this the films was shot in Delhi into Bangalore. Now it's the Karangs as army after shot in action. You got Raj Karangs, there's in drum shawarms, dressing blue pants in red, yellow shirts and run clothes, almost fall into that skinny, that bridge in the water falls, larger water in there. And there's the films, it's a Jeep Willis here. At the time now is Raj looking for work, Raj Karangs, and then went to Bangalore city. They were taken by the bus to go get a job and working in the grants in the grants place. And after this, the grants was taken by the Indians, all the guns. After that, Raj Karan is actually the jobs. Went to 1,100 girls, Indians, cooking foods and their drinks. And at the time, that was the Karan could get another job, worked, and that's why the working dance in is the army officer, army clubs. There's Karan's training and friends in army crew. Yeah, I'm very strong and working there. You're a general. They have to teach in the army in the club. And then the films are strong. Is where drop the lorry in the mountains. That's all happen the time. That's what the truck is stuck in there without gas, the diesels. And Karango getting gas, diesels. Even from the diesels. That's why they call Karang to go save this all because they got some few in the mountains that are different. That's why Karang and there's check those people kicking them out in India. And that's why they drove the truck loaded to the army clubs. And time the Karang will be looking to drive the jeeps, wheels, go rescue the Indian, go falling from the water, from the bridge slide, falling down to the waterfalls for water was drowning with water. At the same time, the Raj can jump to the water, rescue the Lakia, and take it home so they make a love with that. The first time I see Indian women beautiful like this. But see, that's feeling wonderful. I watched the film. And then that's why, after that, the Karang married the women, and at the same time, the women breaking the guys. Out in the mornings, this was here doing this to show this about the film, the Karang house. He got a child was starting in the morning outside of the jeep. They throw the axe, almost cut the Karang head, but they got going stick on the small tank white diesel in the house. And that's why the Karang fixes to hold the child, tell to the Karang tell the child to move away with the head. So the child listen to move out, is now grab the tank, the water, because it start moving down. So that's making sure this Karang is strong. And the film is where this drop the jeeps go red, the jeep moving circle in dozen, and the one they hold the tank, red tank of the diesels. Blowing is the one leaders taking over this to increase morale. And this is all against the Karang, but Karang general is strong very well to defenses. And that's it is all the corners of the king. That's when the happenings. I to start singing the song of a song over. And that's why it's taking the child went through from the bridge. Not the child in his head, but that's why Karango rushed to this phone that was taking the child away. And the Karang falling was those all in the bridge downs, go fight in the water, under the water, under the bridge. This is the film going ending. And that's why the jeep brings on the other side, and then the crying. They start beating the guy out. So, and that time they was taken away from the army crew and how to keep the army club very well, and that's why Karan went home. And at the time this film is actually the end of the film. At the end of the film, the King Alexander Gladstone, the 5 is the letter V, there is a 5. Yes, we are at the end of the films. The cars, it's called Lufer's Lot of Fair, but it's the Temple Wood officer. And the film released in December between December or November 1981. Other filmed in India, in London, and in Sudan. Nothing wrong with course Sudan because it's on country collection film Hindi. Yeah, the Sudan cinema. Sudan has cinema. Sudan has cinema called some life better days dreams in Sudan. That's the cinema Sudan is 1935 release or 1923 some. This is Sudan cinema. I started watching film Hindi and film English. Sudan. And it is very good here. And bye in this.